You know, thousands of people throughout our area, throughout the state, are still waiting for the lights to come on and the heat as well. Heavy winds last night brought down trees, branches, and power lines, knocking out power for thousands. WMAR 2 News' Elizabeth Worthington is live on Charles Street, Towson, where the power has been out for some time, for some folks more than 24 hours. Elizabeth?
Yeah, Kelly, it was a long and cold night last night for thousands of people across the state, which turned into a long and cold day. There's still close to 22,000 BGE customers without power tonight, including some of the businesses and gas stations here along Charles Street. There's actually two right across from each other. We keep seeing cars pull into the first one, and then they see it's not working. They go to the next one, and then they see that one has no power as well. But even for those customers who did get their power restored today, their problems may not have ended there. Climbing a ladder is probably one of the last things you think about doing when it's this windy out. But for Charm City roofers, duty calls.
It's a little risky. We were on the fence today of whether or not we were going to work, but decided that we should be okay.
Owner Roger Bush had crews responding to calls throughout Baltimore County and City all day Monday, including at this shop in Arbutus.
The entire roof just blew off like a blanket. It's laying and just covering the front of the building. So we're working right now to get that cleaned up and tarped up. In Kingsville, yesterday, we seen a tree that went down through a roof. That one was pretty rough, but just a lot of missing shingles mostly.
It just blew off. All the stuff blew off with it.
Seeing part of his roof dangling over the front of his collectibles store, Jack Blankenship's initial reaction included some words we can't air on television.
Windy as heck. Wind was blowing there like crazy, man.
But with power restored and repairs in progress, he was looking forward to opening back up later this week. In Towson, Karina Fertila was on a mission of her own.
Well, my children don't want to eat what I have at home because it's not warm. So I started walking down the street to see if I can find some food here. Everything's closed.
The wind brought down a couple of large trees on Charles Street. Homes and businesses in this neighborhood lost power around 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Supposedly at 9:30 this morning it was supposed to come back on, but when I went and I talked to the people up Charles Street who are doing the repairs, they said it's probably going to be at least another 5 hours.
Again, still close to 22,000 BGE customers without power tonight, but that is way down from where we started. BGE says that they've restored power for 80% of the customers who lost it since yesterday when that windstorm hit the state of Maryland. But again, there's still a lot of people waiting, and for those people, BGE could only say this. The vast majority of you should have power restored by Wednesday night at 11 o'clock. That's still really far away from where we stand right now. In Baltimore County, Elizabeth Worthington, WMAR 2 News.